Hey guys, Todd with Great Escape Farms here. Today I'm going to go over some of my favorite nursery magazines as well as some of my favorite seed magazines. Hey, as I do this, please bear in mind I also have my own nursery out or open. It is greatescapenursery.com. Go check it out. A lot of the same plants I'll be talking about here I also sell at that nursery, so you can check that out. And in most cases the prices are cheaper than these. So the first one is Rain Tree Nursery. This is one of my favorite magazines here, as you can see just from the cover itself. Just loads and loads of good pictures on it and lots of good descriptions. It talks about the plant overall and then goes into the different species that they sell. And while this magazine is definitely not one of the cheaper ones in town, it definitely has a lot of unique edible plants in it. And one of the things I like is this is the one magazine that has a lot of different rootstocks. So they have apple rootstocks, pear and quince rootstock, cherry rootstocks, all kinds of different rootstocks, as well as, like I said, just a bunch of different unique edible plants. So this is definitely one of my go-to magazines here. I love getting this one in the mail and just kicking back and reading about the different plants here and looking at just cool pictures and everything. You can actually get a good look at exactly what's going on with this magazine right here. Next up on the nurseries is Burnt Ridge Nursery. Again, like Rain Tree, a lot of unique edible plants here. The one thing about the magazine is there aren't really any pictures in it, and I'm kind of a picture guy. I like to see what's going on here. They do have a very good website, so let's see, do we show that on here? Yeah, burntridgenursery.com is the website. And by the way, this one, the previously was just raintreenursery.com. You can go and check out their website as well. They have a good bit of information there. Recently I got a number of jujube trees from Burnt Ridge Nursery, and they all seem to be doing quite well. So I'm trying to specialize in the unique edible plants, and while their plants are rather expensive, they go low 20s to upper 30s depending on what type of plant you're dealing with here. They do have some very, very unique things here. Next up is One Green World. Again, One Green World, like Rain Tree, it has a very nice magazine, lots of pictures in it, several different unique edibles. A lot of them are covered by the other plants, but One Green World does have several different plants in here that are that they have that others don't have. And some of the things that I picked up was the Japanese raisin tree. I hadn't really run across that anywhere previously. And then they have different types of gumi. So sweet scarlet gumi, you'll find quite a few of those out there, but red gem and some of the other gumi plants, not a whole lot of those out there. So I just like mixing it up, spreading it out, and trying different unique plants out there. Here's one that a number of people had heard of before, is Stark Brothers. But Stark Brothers, they've done pretty good by me. And one thing that I've ordered from them recently is a lot of the persimmons, the Asian persimmons, as well as the native pawpaws, so native to the eastern half of the United States. So I put in quite a few pawpaws this past fall, or fall of 2016. And I look forward to those maturing and getting a big harvest from those. So those are my favorite nursery magazines. Moving on to seeds, there's really two seed magazines that I have ordered just hundreds of dollars of seeds from. And I'm very much into the heirloom and open pollinated seeds, as well as organic. And terroir seeds, which you can get to from www.underwoodgardens.com. It has just loads and loads of different types of plants in here, and I very much enjoy the perennials and things like stinging nettle. And a lot of people are afraid of stinging nettle, but if you cook it, it is a very, very good herb that you can, it's an edible herb with a lot of vitamins and stuff to it. It's something you don't want to go rolling around in. You have to treat it cautiously, but there's a bunch of other perennial herbs and things in here, as well as a lot of different annuals and things, and corn. So the big craze, if you're watching this station, you're probably aware of a lot of GMOs and stuff out there. Well, corn here, everything in here is heirloom, and it is non-GMO. So I'm happy for that. Not a lot of pesticides and stuff in it, all natural stuff. Next one that's kind of my go-to is Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. And again, like the Rain Tree magazine, lots of really cool pictures, good description, and a story on the individual plants, and both annuals and the perennial herbs. They just have lots and lots of good information here. And I have many seeds that I bought back in the 2012, 2013 time frame that either I still have seeds and they're still viable seeds from this company, or I planted the seeds, and what was one, California poppy. I get seeds off the plants that I planted, and I just keep planting over and over off the seeds that I got off of them. So you can learn a lot just by reading these magazines as far as different types of plants out there. Next up is Adaptive Seeds. So Adaptive Seeds, I haven't bought a whole lot from them, but they do have some unique things that you won't find elsewhere. Just some unique perennials, and as well as some unique annuals and all. So Adaptive is just another one that you can look at and see exactly what is out there, just some different unique things. And then the next up, or the last one, is Johnny's Seeds. And again, I didn't pick any special ones out here, but they have a lot of unique annual and perennial herbs and vegetables in here. So just lots and lots of neat things to try. So those are some of my favorite magazines. I hope you can enjoy these. They are available on the website, as well as you can get on their mail list and get these magazines here. We're in the middle of February right now. Not a whole lot going on with planting or anything, but now's definitely the time to start ordering your seeds and everything and preparing for the spring season. So I love starting to receive these things in January and February. It kind of gets me in the mood and prepared for the springtime coming up, so I can get out in the yard and actually get moving on with things, because this is kind of a depressing time of year here in Zone 7 with all the leaves off the trees. We get a little bit of warm weather, but just everything's brown and kind of yucky out. And looking at all the color and vibrance in these magazines here and reading about everything kind of gets me excited about the coming growing season. So I hope this gave you something else to check out here, something to think about ordering your plants and seeds coming up. And again, don't forget to check out greatescapenursery.com and see if I have anything there for you. I have many of the same plants that these guys have. I just have them, they're smaller, but they're cheaper. So if you're on a budget and you can afford to grow them a little bit longer, check out my nursery. If you need them a little bit larger and something that's going to produce a lot quicker, well, go to Rain Tree. They cost quite a bit more than mine do, but they're much larger as well. So you get what you pay for. Mine are generally under $10. Theirs are generally over $20. So check it out, see what you think. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel, and also check out our blog post on greatescapefarms.com, where we do blogs on different plants and various different things. We do product reviews and everything else. So thank you very much, and have a great day.